A very good morning, dear students. How are you all? I hope you all are fine. So, welcome back to English class. So, this is your new James English reader book. Okay. So, today we are going to learn the new lesson, that is lesson 2. So, for that, everybody please open page number 10. Page number 10 and chapter 2. Okay, so in this lesson you'll learn about the lost sheep, okay, and what happens to it. Okay, now dear students, please look at your book very carefully and just read it properly. Okay, so this is chapter 2 and the title of this chapter is The Lost Sheep. The Lost Sheep. Okay, so let's read it first and do repeat after me. A little boy had a sheep. The sheep ran away. The sheep went into the forest. He saw some grass. He wanted to eat the grass. The little boy wanted to go home. The sheep would not go home. The boy began to cry. A rabbit came by. So as you can see here, these are the conversations between this boy and this rabbit. Okay, so let's read here and do repeat after me. Why are you crying, little boy? And this boy said, I am crying because my sheep has run away. Come here. Don't cry, little boy. I can make the sheep go home. Okay, now come here. The rabbit ran after the sheep. The sheep would not go home. Then the rabbit began to cry. Okay, now the students come to page number 11 and do repeat after me. Then what happens? A squirrel came by. So these are the conversations between rabbit and a squirrel. Okay. Why are you crying, little rabbit? Rabbit said, I am crying because the little boy is crying. His sheep has run away. The squirrel said, please don't cry. I can make the sheep go home. Now come here. The squirrel ran after the sheep. The sheep would not go home. Then the squirrel began to cry. A fox came by. Now these are the conversations between these animals, okay? Why are you all crying? Guessing. We are crying because the little boy's sheep has run away. Fox is saying, please don't cry. I can make the sheep go home. Come here. The fox ran after the sheep. The sheep would not go home. Then the fox began to cry. Now, dear student, please turn the page. Take out page number 12. Now what happens? A bee flew by. Now these are the conversations between these all animals, okay? Why are you all crying? We are crying because the little boy's sheep has run away. B is saying, please don't cry. I can make the sheep go home. The fox said, we cannot make the sheep go home. Can a little bee make the sheep go home? The fox laughed. The rabbit laughed. The squirrel laughed. The little bee flew into the forest. Now come here. Budge, budge. Okay, it's a sound we used to make by these bees. Okay, buzz, buzz. And this is the sip. Okay. The bee will sting me. I must run. After that, what happens? The sheep ran home. Then the little boy laughed. He said, thank you, little bee. Okay. So dear students, please go through this reading. Okay. I hope you all enjoyed reading this. So I just want to read, you all read it for at least for 5 times. Okay. So in the next class, I will explain it to you. So for today's homework, you all are going to read it. Okay. These are all pages, page number 10, 11 and page number 12. Okay. So dear students, this much for today. Thank you so much.